time to eat. It's time to eat. We're going full on shameless. I don't care anymore. Keep talking on my football club. Keep talking on my football club. Are you mad? Chelsea bigger than Arsenal? Shut up. Shut up, bruv. Shut up. Yeah? Should have killed you off in the first leg. But we left the door open for you. And what did you do? You came here and stunk out the gaff. That's all you had. Mr. World Class Palmer. Who? Esteval World Class. Who? Meaty. Meaty. When it's time to put the club on the back, where are these, man? Nowhere, bruv. They ain't nowhere. Nowhere near us. All season, oh, we're neck and neck. We are, yeah. Oh, we won a Club World Cup. We did. Did you? Does anyone care? No, they don't care. They don't care. Nobody cares about that meaty trophy, meaty dish. But it makes you lot feel better, and it makes you lot feel relevant. So, hey, go for it. And what's that cup? What's that dead cup? Dead Europa League cup knockoff? Confederates? Whatever you want to call it. That's what you're going on about. And then you're saying we're on a level. We win trophies. Yeah, you win the meaty ones, okay? Because you ain't winning this one. You ain't winning this one. I cannot believe how you set up and you thought it was going to work. You thought it was a masterclass. And then the minutes tick on, and you're nowhere to be seen. Not one of them. And that Cucurella, Cucabomba, what a pussy-hole. All he does is roll around, playing for fouls, watching man. Oh, please back into me. Oh, I'm over. Get out, bruv. Get out. You are a waste, man. I hate that guy. And you got your just desserts because I tell you what, if he's not on the pitch, you might have won that game. But that guy, all he does is play for fouls when he could just set a man in front of him. He can't do it. He's got to rub up on man and fall over. That's all he's about. It works against lower league teams, but it don't work against us, bruv. You can keep that meaty business falling over. The ref wasn't even having it. The ref was even looking at him like it's embarrassing, bruv. Like, it is mad. You're not on our level, man. You never were. You just kept telling yourself you were. Not even close. And it was just like, okay, we'll turn up with our second string, half. Okay, yeah, we had some starting back line out there and a couple of starters. But let's be honest, it was meaty. We didn't even have to do a lot. And you lot got moved to. You got moved to. And that hurts, doesn't it? Crying at the end. What are you crying for? You didn't even have a go. You didn't care through the 90 minutes. But you want to cry at 90 minutes for Fana. Get out of here, brother. Get out. Get out, man. It's waste man mentality. And you're not even close to us. Nowhere near to us. We'll be challenging this season. Will you now? Will you? I don't think so, brother. I don't think so. Let's get on with cooking of the Chelsea, because 5 across the midfield and it was just like guys holding hands out there. Hold the line! Hold the door! Holders. That's what you were. Holders out here. Pussy old Chelsea holders. What are you doing? What are you doing? And you had nothing. Delap on the wing. Basically, that's the only space he can find. And you want to chat about Gyökeres? You want to chat about Gyökeres? At least my guy was occupying. Delap, what was he doing? Running into nowhere. Apparently he was meant to be the next big thing. He is a big thing. That's it. He's just a big brick on the pitch. That's it. A big rock. Just sat there. He's nothing. Nothing. João Pedro. Oh my God. He's been embarrassed twice this week. Twice. Twice he's been embarrassed. Yeah. First off, he got him and his boyfriend Cucurella got dashed by Traore, and then he comes in, pushes him, and then backs off. That is a meme forever, that is. That is a Premier League meme forever. Think about that. That is going down in history. 20 years' time, when I'm grey and old, grey eyebrows, when I'm grey, and I'm watching that, I'm thinking, oh, I remember that day. He got moved to. He thought he was about that life until man got on him, and he wasn't about that life. Moved to. And then he comes to today, and absolutely stinks out the place. Does nothing. Running towards goal. Not to goal. Nothing. You had nothing today. You had to... The onus was on you to come get the game. And you didn't. You bottled. You bottled. Yeah? You didn't even come. Nothing. You were nervous. You were shook. A meaty crowd. Like, the crowd was like chilling. You know what I mean? It was like, yeah, it's a Chelsea, innit? Chelsea standard. Players are like, yeah, we'll just get the job done. We should have slammed the door at Stamford Bridge, man. Should have slammed it. Because this was just like anticlimactic. It was just like waiting. Oh, Chelsea going to do something. Oh. No, they don't. No, they don't. And as for these megastars, Esteval and Cole Palmer. Oh, here we go. World-class Palmer, they said. World-class Palmer. Can't put a squad... Can't put Chelsea on his back, can he? When they need it. Get out of here. Get out, brother. Get out. Yeah? Esteval. Only a pickney. But stop raving up these pickneys, man. They ain't that great. Because when push comes to shove, where is man? Where is he? Got sent to the shops by Timber a couple of times. I thought he was meant to be doing the sending. Yeah? I thought he was the postman. He ain't doing nothing. Nothing. He did nothing. Special what? Nothing. Move, man. Cole Palmer, move, brother. He don't want to be at Chelsea no more. He's going to Man United. You know that. He's done. Knees are gone. Can't handle them big ones like that. Nah. Yeah? Always running scared. Oh, I can only play half a game against Arsenal. That's it. Your team is dead. Your club is washed. It's over for Chelsea, yeah? Selling assets to yourself and you want to come move to a real club? Move, bruv. Without a rich daddy involved, you ain't nothing. You know that. Your club is dead. Dead stadium, dead everything. Dead team, dead program, dead houses, dead badge, dead colour, dead football club. Move, man. Get out the way. That's all it is. Just move out the way. Move out the way. Get out the way. Yeah? Enough of them idiots, man, because we know what they were about. Nothing about that. Come get it. Come get the smoke, Arsenal said. All right? We'll give you a little bit of the ball. Come get the smoke from us. Didn't want it. Fling ball in, fall over. Roll around. The ref was like, this is getting embarrassing, Chelsea. Get on with it. All you want to do is fight. But you ain't about that life, because as soon as it comes to the fight, Pedro, move, man. You ain't about that. You're not on our level, yeah? Let me get on to my team, though, yeah? Yeah. Wasn't a glittering performance, but it didn't have to be. It was just about getting the job done. The job should have been done. Should have kept that 2-goal cushion like, at Stamford Bridge, and we didn't. So we made the job a little bit harder. A little bit at times. Like, okay. This might get a bit tasty. But it never did, because Chelsea were nothing, okay? All around. I even thought Gyökeres had a good game. He was running in channels, doing a lot of work. But Martinelli and Madueke didn't have a good game at all. They couldn't find him. I don't know why, because they were trying to shoot all the time. Put the ball in. That's what you're good at. None of this road runner business with your head down, yeah? Put the ball in for the man. The striker's there. If you put the ball in and he's not there, then you can blame him. But if you're a road runner and just not doing anything, what's the point? What is the point? So I had to get onto them a little bit, because I still need a good performance from my team. And overall, defensively, it was solid. We know this about our boys at the back. And Capier, he had a couple of misplaced passes, but he was hungry for that win. You could tell it about him. I call him the Tasmanian devil, bruv. He is crazy. He's wild. He is like a younger Gabriel when he used to be a bit reckless. but he's got that older brother next to him just to show him like, hey, know when to cool down, know when to go for it. And he was fighting today. Gabriel, my man of the match, I think. Obviously, we'll get on to Kai Havertz though. We'll get on to Kai Havertz. My man of the match was Gabriel, captain. This is what I said about a captain either being Gabriel or Declan Rice now, because it allows the attacking players like Odegaard to just free up and just play football. Don't worry about the captaincy. Let the man at the back bark the orders, man. Yeah. Kepa, a little bit shaky on set pieces, but I trust him in terms of he's okay at playing out the back. Like, not the best. He does delay a little bit too long, and I can see that. I could see someone getting a goal from him from doing that. Yeah, he needs to pick up the pace a little bit and not play the pass so close to the attacking player. Just play the pass easy first time, and I do trust him on penalties, but set pieces he looks a little bit shaky, and I'm a little bit worried about that. And we've seen that a couple of times already. Saliba, shaky. He kept getting drawn into the Joao Pedro, running towards his own goal. He's running with him and tugging his shirt. He gave a couple of those, and that's all they were playing for. You got to remember, we're a big team. We don't need to foul them because that's all they want. They want to roll round, and that's it. Eat biscuit and roll round. That's it. So you don't need to pull them. Just let them go. Let them go. So I did notice that a couple of times. That's why I think Gabriel shone today. Absolutely shone. Timber again on smoke as always. He usually has a couple of misplaced passes, but today I didn't find too many. And when he smoked Esteval as well, bruv, I was like, it's over for this young man. Don't chat to me about who's better, Timber or Reece James, because Reece James can't spend more than 4 hours fit in life. He is done out here. Don't compare these two, because one man's had an ACL. I know that he's had his problems, but my man's come back playing full 90 minutes and still going. Yeah. While this guy gets a break every couple of weeks. In big games like this, a man don't turn up. Move, man. They're not even on the same level. So Timber, a really good game, and I like the way that trickery, that mature play he played on Esteval, where Esteval's hungry for it. He took the ball off him, held him off, and then spun him and went away. Zubimendi, good performance, standard, a couple of misplaced passes. You see that a lot where he dwells on it, where he's in caught in two minds, where it was actually Kepa that played him like quite a dangerous pass, and he's got nothing to do. He's just got to try and hit it away, but I'd rather him just clear it. Just clear it. If it's not on, clear it. Declan Rice. Mr. Rice Baby got himself an assist today, but this is what he does, bruv. In the first half, he was, again, a couple of these long balls. He was trying to make an impact in the game. He wanted to get that Chelsea win, because we know he was a bit of a Chelsea fan growing up. So I think he really wanted this win. But second half, he come out and he was a dog in there. I hope to God he's not injured. He was limping a little bit at the end, but he was a dog in there as always, bro. Declan, the dog. Declan running doggies all day, man. Declan running doggies. And then he gets that right at the end, because he's running that doggy. He finds Havertz. Havertz takes it round. We'll get on to the rest of that. Eze. Don't no one tell me I want Eze starting. Give him minutes. This kiddie is a moments player for Arsenal. Crystal Palace was different, yeah? They need him in there. We don't need him, because I'm not being funny. Eze's been here. He's had a couple of, he's a moments player, so he gets these moments where he get that vital assist, or he gets a couple of goals here and there, gets a bad Tottenham, not taking nothing that away from him. But I find he's a moments player in the Arsenal squad. And full 90 minutes, he's a ghost. He was a ghost. It's that simple. He was a ghost today. And I don't want to hear none of it. The narrative will change. I know we'll be talking anything on giving him minutes. Yeah? Because he can do a job, but is it that good? Is it that well of a job? I don't think so. I think it's a terrible job. Today we missed him in there. Yes, it might have been because they had 5 across the midfield and it was more of a wing-back situation. So he might have got crowded. And I think what they were doing, Chelsea were trying to allow Declan to play it out from the back, but cut off all his channels, cut off all his routes. That's what they were doing. So maybe it was a bit tough. But I've noticed with him, and I use this analogy already, obviously we're comparing him against the best. Like, Iniesta, Xavi, when they were scanning, they're already moving into a space and scanning while they're moving. Eze is scanning, then moving, then scanning again, and it's already too late. He needs to get better at that. Looking at the space, finding it, scanning while he's doing it. Quicker. Then I think you're going to see a different level to him. Then he's going to find the pockets, but it's a bit too slow. And for me, Ødegaard had a good sort of cameo last game, but Ødegaard's bottom is what Eze just produced. So, and I've seen a higher ceiling to Ødegaard and Arsenal shirt. I mean, just this season, since we've had Eze, I've seen a little bit more from Ødegaard. So I don't want to hear about minutes because we can play Havertz in there. This guy is being meaty in a minute. If he wants to be meaty, he has to warm the bench. And everyone can shut up now and just realise that, yeah? Because he's a good moments player. He's like Trossard in that respect, where he could come on and produce a bit of magic out of nothing. But full 90 minutes, nothing. Gabriel Martinelli, again, many opportunities. You know, we had a one-on-one and he's trying to dance with the defender. He wants to copy Jesus from last week because he's Brazilian. You didn't have it about you, mate. You don't have that about you, and he just completely fluffs it. Because if he scores that, the tie's done. Chelsea really have to do something silly and we'll just be popping it around them and then into the back of the net. So I wasn't really impressed with him. He was making some runs, but a lot of the time he could have. And then if he loses the ball, he's purposely fouling the defender when they're in a tight spot. Just keep the pressure on them. And it's like it's silly fouls. It doesn't need to happen. And Madueke the same. He started brightly first 10 minutes, but then 10, 15 minutes, and then it kind of faded. Cucurella was kind of they shifted things around. So they were doubling up on him quite a bit. You know, it's the only way to stop him. He did get round him a couple of times. I think he megged him once as well, and it was just a pretty even battle over there. But it was Cucurella is smart in his game management where he dives. He'll look for the foul. He might just get in between you and the ball, and if he feels a bit of contact, he throws himself to the floor. And there was some nasty diving out there from Chelsea players. I think it was Gusto got a yellow card for diving. Cucurella obviously always flapping around. They just try to get in there. And Arsenal was like a fortress at the minute, and it ain't happening, guys. It's not happening. You're not getting in. You're too young, you're too meaty to even get close to us. So don't even try that, yeah? And it didn't work, did it? And Gyökeres, like I said, I think he had a good go at things today, dealing with Madueke and Martinelli, who are just not crossing balls into him. He's running in channels, and his hold-up play is a lot better. There might have been a couple of times where he takes his touch away from goal, but he's feeding on scraps. And it was only when they started to knock the ball over, the top, he started to feel himself a little bit. He was moving. I was like, okay, he's got some hold-up play now. Oh, he's knowing where to pull up and pull around, but no one's around him. So that's it. I mean, you got the Trossard substitution again. The first thing he does it every game. I don't know whether he shits himself when he's got a defender in front of him, but he'll try and make a pass and he'll pass it straight to the defender that's in front of him. It's like, mate, what are we doing? Wake up. He got tidy and he does create space. He runs in the channels and he done what he had to do when he come on. But sometimes you think, if this is a better team, you're going to get punished for that. And obviously we'll move on to the King Cobra Kai. Dunks on his old team Chelsea. And what does he do? He grabs the badge. He grabs the badge, boys. Because he knows it means something over here. Over there, it was all paid for by Daddy. Yeah, over here, it means something. And he dunked on Chelsea. It couldn't have been more sweeter. Couldn't have been more sweeter. Declan Rice, they got caught. They kept throwing men forward. Quick little counter. Found the space. Found the pocket. Good run by King Kai. And it was funny because even Martinelli's running. And then he runs offside. So he can't play it to him. But then I don't think Kai was good. He wanted that goal. And he takes it round Sanchez and pops it in. And he grabs that badge. Eh? And that just made it all the sweeter. We could have drawn tonight, and it would have been like, okay, cool. But to get that little one, oh, that one hurts, doesn't it, Chelsea? He didn't have like the best of appearances. We were defending a lot, and it was just, he was the outlet, but we weren't really utilising the outlet. He had no one in and around him, so he couldn't ping it up to him because he's just going to lose it. But big performance by Arsenal Football Club today. It wasn't, I mean, a big performance is as in getting a result, but not the best performance all round. We just had a job to do, was to get to the final. We did the hard work at Stamford Bridge, and this was just about, okay, keeping them out. See what they have. They've got to come at you. You've got the lead, Arsenal. They've got to come to you. And that Chelsea, meaty Chelsea, had nothing. They had nothing for us. They didn't even want to play football today. And then all crying at the end and all that, just to play up to the cameras. Move, you're nothing. Not even North London. London is red. You know this. Go back in your hole. Go back in that little pit you call a stadium that you can't do nothing with, yeah? Go cry to your daddy owner. You're out, boys and girls. You're out. Out! Chelsea done. What have we got this season? What has Chelsea got this season? Nothing. Nothing, yeah? You're cooked, yeah? Cooked. Overcooked. Waffle done. Done. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. We will be live again tomorrow for, we'll do a little, well, not even a hate watch. We'll just get the popcorn out, watch Man City, Newcastle. So anyone wants to join that, just hit the subscribe button, hit that like button if you like the video, and leave a comment. How meaty are Chelsea? I want to know. Let me know in the comments. How meaty were Chelsea? How meaty were they? Dirty. And Cucurella, you deserve every minute in this, man. Disgusting. Rats. Diver. Get out, man. Live tomorrow. Make sure you're there. Peace.